and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and all that.
Exactly. I think the Cortez win has drawn everyone to be so extreme, and this is not the party. This is not our party.
It is your party. What are you talking about? Who do you think? Okay, wait a second. That's Kamala Harris. Who's pretty much hugging up to the socialist thing. I mean, all of her policies are socialist. Medicare for all, that's universal health care. Everyone gets free education. What do you call that other than socialist?
But this is very extreme. I mean, this is not the heart of the party. Not at all. I wouldn't say that. Many Democrats, many leaders right now are just cringing when they hear this S word. No, the Democrats, my sources, do not want to be associated with the S word at all. They're hoping that this little fringe movement kind of goes away because it's dividing the party. It's very extreme, just like Donald Trump made people so nervous, and he was so extreme with the GOP. The same thing. Both parties they have their extremists.
No. Donald Trump represented the heartland view of what conservatism should have been all along. Namely,
he pushed
taking
that
on China
movement for so long.
Trade
that was
deals.
So extreme.
On his policies, I'm sorry, but the policies are not extreme. They're actually standing up to China, tax reforms, conservative judges. This is not extreme. That's the liberal dream of trying to do it. Okay, here's Senator Elizabeth Warren, Kirsten. This is what she said on Friday. She said, let's just start with the hard truth about the criminal justice system. It's racist. It is. And when I say our system, I mean all the way. I mean front to back. This is just not sentencing reform we're talking about here. We're talking about the front end on what you declare to be illegal and how you enforce it and who gets arrested. So she's now Jesse Jackson or Al Sharpton. Kirsten, is this going to work? Is this what women want today?
No, the far left has totally hijacked the Democratic Party. The socialist message will resonate with some naive far left voters, many of whom are economically ignorant. A big part of this issue, Laura, is that colleges today are more interested in teaching kids how to become professional protesters than they are in teaching them anything about economics or finance. And the Democrats in power, they want to keep it that way. They've learned that messages of free stuff and rich people are greedy are, easy, brainless messages to send to the undereducated. Send to the undereducated. It's shameless, but I gotta tell you, the vast majority of Americans are terrified of socialism. They see what's going on in Venezuela and in parts of Europe. Socialism does not work.
Kathy,
it's clear.
Kathy, go ahead.
But that's the whole point. The vast majority of Americans, many being Democrats, many being part of the Democratic Party, do not want socialism. So the majority does not agree with this small group. So this is a small group. This is a fringe movement. This is far, far left.
But you don't think, Kathy,
that's not hijacked the party at all.
The far left wingers have hijacked your party. The Democratic Party of today stands for socialism, open borders, and resisting Donald Trump. That is not a message that's going to resonate with hardworking, tax-paying Americans.
Well, guys, I think
you guys have lost the former blue dog Democrats. They don't want to vote for you anymore.
Yeah, those points are well taken. Antifa striking out at new conservative targets. This morning in Philly, a mob from the radical left group went after commentators Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens at a cafe. Watch this.
Out.
I understand.
Now, to be clear, this is what looks to be a group of mostly white Antifa protesters chanting F white supremacy at a black conservative. They're really bright, too.